Hello, hello, friends. Rebecca here, the Dragon Librarian from Farmington Community Library. And Arloth and I are here today to talk to you about a really awesome book that we absolutely love. And it's a book that it has been getting a lot of attention lately. And it's really interesting because it's not a new book. It actually came out in 2017. But it's been getting really popular again on the internet. Everybody's been talking about this book. And I actually hadn't read it before, despite its popularity. So I decided to give it a shot. Let's see what everybody's talking about, and see if it's something that I really enjoyed. And I absolutely did. I can completely understand why everybody is talking about this book still, even a few years after it has been published. So, what book is this? And it is, in fact, They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. Now, Adam Silvera has written quite a few other books. I read a lot of his other stuff and really liked it. I just hadn't gotten around to this one. And, you know, for many reasons, but I was kind of putting it off because I had a feeling it was going to be sad and kind of break my heart. And it totally did, but in all the best ways possible. So it's really great when a book can just make you feel so many different things emotionally, right? Even if one of those emotions is heartbreak. So They Both Die at the End is absolutely true title. This is a book about these two boys, Rufus and Mateo, and it's a little bit, although this is mostly contemporary fiction, it is a little bit of a sci-fi twist as well. Because there's this thing called Deathcast that predicts when everybody is going to die. And that person, if you are due to die, say I was due to die today, I would be receiving a call at midnight telling me your time's up, you're sometime this day that's coming, you're going to die. So basically you have time to get your affairs in order, have any bucket list items you want to do. I don't know, and I'm really torn as to whether or not this is a good thing or not. In the book, it kind of goes both ways. Like, yes, it's good because people aren't taken by surprise, but it's also bad because, I don't know, who wants that hanging over their head, right? So they don't really get into the technology aspect or the science aspect of it at all, of how this has come to be and how people are able with this deathcast to predict these things, but it's always correct. That's really the only thing you need to know about it, is that it's never wrong. So Rufus and Mateo both get the phone call that they're both going to die this day. They don't know each other. They've never met. They're both very different people. But they want to experience their life as best they can with the time they have left. So luckily, there is an app for that. There is an app for that will enable you to reach out to other people and basically become friends with somebody on your last day. So Rufus and Mateo do this. They meet up despite their different personalities, different backgrounds, different lifestyles, different everything. They become so close on this last day together. They help each other overcome, past, relationships and past family issues. They help each other come to terms with things that they're both afraid of to try to get past that. And they basically just teach each other, both of them, how important it is to live every moment as if it's your last, because you never know if it is. I mean, they do in this book, but as it translates to us, you just never know, right? Now, I do just want to let you know that when I first started it, I was kind of hoping that this book was like kind of a teaser or like a twist, and that one of them or both of them were not going to die at the end, and that there would be kind of a happy ending. It's not. They do both die at the end. So you got to get that out there right there in the first place. So basically you are learning to just love these characters from the first page on. And then you have to befriend them, basically knowing that they are not going to make it to the end of this book. Now, the interesting thing about Deathcast is that it never tells you how you're going to die or when. So when you get that call at midnight, you could die at 1 a.m. You could die at 11:30 p.m. They never really tell you, and they never know for sure. So the interesting thing about that is you really, even though you know it's your last day, you don't know how it's going to happen or what's going to be the case. So, like I said, Rufus and Mateo, they're a really just dynamic duo, basically, of these unlikely odd couple who just become really good, close friends as they put their affairs in order and just live their last adventures. I don't think I've ever cried so hard after reading a book as I did with this one, but it was totally worth it because at the end of it, really the message of it is living life to its fullest and having no regrets and making sure you just appreciate and just are so grateful for every minute that you have. And this book is really wonderful at getting that point across. I absolutely loved it. So, like I said, this is a book that's a few years old. It's not new, but it's been trending everywhere recently. So, if you haven't read it, give it a shot. It's absolutely amazing. And it's one of those books that I think will stay with me for a while. And I think it's got a lot of really good talking points. So, if you read it with a friend, it's a really great book to talk about as well. They both die at the end. So that's what we've got for you today. I hope that this book sounds really interesting and engaging. If so, please feel free to check it out from Farmington Community Library. And also please give this video a like. Really, really appreciate you watching, friends. And have a great rest of your day.